Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with a mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's fingers painting tales to keep. Robots and soldiers from the deep. Broadcast waves that never sleep. Model Club TV for the won't-be sheep. Scott's wisdom stretches wide and tall. From monsters to heroes, he's seen it all. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing dreams and colors, see 'em. Oh, oh, oh. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with the mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's got the wires hooked real tight. Fiddling with the circuits till it's just right. Paintbrush flying like a bird in flight. Model Club TV's on every night. Scott's got the knowledge of 1,000 kits. Sitting in the garage where the passion hits. Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with a mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's fingers painting tales to keep. Robots and soldiers from the deep. Broadcast waves that never sleep. Model Club TV for the won't-be sheep. Scott's wisdom stretches wide and tall. From monsters to heroes, he's seen it all. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing dreams and colors, see 'em. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey, what was that? Did you buy another model? I can't believe you. You have way too many of those things. You need to sell some of them. You're wasting all your time and money on models. Paint what you have.
Hello, everyone. Oh, is it working? Is everything working? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Model Club TV, episode 126. Hello, everyone. Oh, somebody from Melbourne. What in the hell? Oh, Florida.
You're an idiot.
I just saw greetings from Melbourne. I'm like, what the heck? Wow. That was disappointing. It's just Shanna. How are you, Scott? What's going on, everybody? Hello, chat. Good. Scott is in a rage fit. Your door's not closed, just in case somebody walks by naked, just so you know.
It's not going to happen. I'm not at your house.
Oh, okay. All right. Good day, everyone. Good day, everybody. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Things are working. I can't believe it. Scott's on time. Wow. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land?
My food wasn't, but I am. So I'm eating.
All right, Scott, you want to go on your little rage fest? Tell everybody what happened.
I'm awful full.
Oh, oh, okay. So it's my turn to talk.
Well, my mouth full. I sound like Bill Wilson.
Wow. But he was on time. Let's give him that. Let's give him that. How is everybody? 126. Thanks, Joe. I heard the whole story, so now I'm just
Basically, I ordered at 5:25 our time. And by 6:15, the guy still hadn't delivered it because he stopped to get another order. So I ended up canceling it and had to reorder it. That guy was here in 15 minutes. And this other guy was still sitting at Little Caesars waiting for somebody else's order. So my food gets cold. And then he got mad at me when I told him I'm canceled.
That is I am not a DoorDasher. I think you're a new DoorDasher. Like recent, it's a recent thing you've been doing. I DoorDash myself. I'm not going out and it gives me a reason to leave the house. So we get to hear Scott chew food for the first time. Hey, Sci-Fire. Hi, everybody in chat. All right. We're here. We're ready. 126. This will be a much shorter episode than last time. We did not get nearly as much as last time, so that's good and bad. But yes, it did drag a little bit last time. We're going to try and tighten things up this episode. So hopefully we're doing okay. I hope everybody's out there feeling okay. Weather's kind of been all over the place this week. It's like beautiful out today and yesterday. We got a foot of snow like 15 minutes east of me 2 weeks ago. Or not 2 weeks, 2 days ago.
Foot of snow?
Yeah. You didn't get any.
We didn't get a foot of snow.
No. St. John did. But yes, they did. Anyway.
Who did?
St. John. Our
We
friend,
did?
Jamie's teaching partner, got a foot of snow in St. John.
Oh, well,
So-
that's Indiana. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just east of me, it got a lot.
That's Indiana. We got what, 4?
I got maybe 2.5. That's what I'm usually packing anyway, so it was apropos. It worked. I got an idea.
Yeah, I'm salting.
Okay, wait. Do that on camera so people can witness the saltification of the burger. We're not kidding, everybody. Oh, for posterity's sakes, we get to see Scott salt a burger permanently. We're gonna, dude, make it snow on that burger. That's what you should call. Oh man,
Make it snow on my nuts.
how is everybody? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm
What's
great.
going on?
Thanks
Chat,
for asking.
things are good. How are you, Scott? What's new? You got anything going on over there
Yeah, dinner.
besides dinner? What's going
And
on?
you're interrupting it.
You
So
son
that's
of
funny stuff there.
a-
Okay.
I'm making my tea. So, are you a big tea drinker, Scott? You like tea?
I like cold tea, iced tea, sweet tea.
Not a hot
whatever you
tea
wanna
out
call
there. Hey, everybody in chat, let's make sure it's working. Someone put too much salt. Diet salt. I'm gonna be dying laughing for the first 20 minutes. What's
it.
everybody's
Oh,
favorite tea?
Bill and Tracy have COVID. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
happens.
that's yeah. That's funny.
Sorry.
all right.
I'm sorry, Tracy is COVID.
Oh, that's terrible to hear. Terrible. Oh, wait, let me turn this on. Full effect. What's new? What's going? Bill, someone noticed Barry's. What's up with the finger? My boy, they massacred my boy. Wait, I massacred my boy. Is what happened.
Because you're an idiot.
I drilled into my finger yesterday. Yeah. And it's one of those really cool injuries where you can see the track of the drill bit. Like it goes like salted tea. Hey, wait a minute. I think we're onto something. Hobby Mike, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, sir. See if I can.
Okay, let's move on. Let's
All right, we're
let's
good.
get down
Going
with
on.
this.
So yeah, I
mess.
drilled my finger. That was fun. I was trying to put magnets into a part that was probably just the same size as the drill bit, and it slipped and went right into my finger. It was one of those cool drill bits that has the point on the tip too. You want to see it? It's not that bad, actually. I'm just trying to keep it from
No,
getting
nobody
infected.
wants to see it.
It's not bad.
We're cutting down, not
It's not bad. Like, see, it just.
your mom's got a bigger hole in that.
Oh, okay. Oh. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in. Oh, gosh. All right, here we go. We're good.
As an ex-shop teacher, I just shuddered. How about it?
It just went. Zzzz. And every time I do something like that, like a second before I go, I shouldn't hold it this way, and then the injury. Am I centered? I had to change my camera. I think this works. All right. The jokes do write themselves. All right, we got a kind of a episode that it won't be nearly as controversial, I think, but there is some discussion that take place. We're going to talk about pricing. We're going to talk about pricing a little bit after some emails and get some new stuff out there. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's get going. First slide. Well, what was that move for?
Nothing. I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready. Wow, that's new salt.
Yeah, Jerry. That's if I even see a dime off of this mess.
Wait, that's how I do. Okay. All right, we're still learning. We're still learning stuff. Thanks, guys. Hey, thumbs. We have Model and Movie coming up, I think, this week as well. I don't know what day because it's probably going to be Thursday. But how many people out there saw Frankenstein? We're adding Frankenstein to a Model and a Movie. Everybody, real quick, yay or nay on the Frankenstein in chat? What were people's thoughts? Werewolf episode update. No news on the werewolf. No news on the werewolf episode. Still waiting for it to come out.
That was your idea.
But Frankenstein, anybody? People see it? What'd you think? Scott, did you see it yet?
No, but I might.
What do you mean you might? Like, you might today or like what? What?
I might soon.
Okay. Are you not excited for it? What's I'm recentering here.
So
nay. Ooh, we got some nays. Different but good. Loved it. Hell yeah. Good adaptation of Frankenstein. Dug it. Okay, it's kind of Zippy didn't love it or hate it. That's okay. That's kind of what is it, Frank?
Copy Mike. Yeah, you know what Frankenstein is. You'll be printing plenty of them.
I still, and I'll talk about this probably. I think I really liked it. My favorite still is Danny Boyle's live play that I saw a long time ago, but this was pretty good. We'll talk about it when I'm on the movie. This weekend coming up is KitCon, everyone. KitCon is coming, and I just was able to grab this as we were going live. What do you think that is, Scott? What do they got cooking up? Dan Garden?
Dan Garden. He got something cooking.
That's something.
Or bathing.
Some soup, some creature soup.
I don't know.
That could be pretty fun.
Looked kind of fun.
Superman strength was silly. Great special effects. Yeah, all right, Zippy. I think you and I agree right there. I did not like the super healing thing. I get we'll talk about it in a model movie, but I'm kind of right there with that.
All right, but
I like the strength. The strength I like.
Monster and the Universal movies have good strength.
Yeah, I agree. That's why the strength didn't bother. And yeah, I just didn't like the super healing stuff, but I get what they switched off the cellular activity. I don't know what it was. Whatever. All right, KitCon.
So here's my question. How accurate to the book was it?
That's what I have not read the book, so I don't know. Lori at the comic shop said it was very close. So we'll see. Yeah, it didn't feel that long. All right, KitCon this weekend coming up Saturday, November 22nd, 2025, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hilton Raleigh, North Hills, 3415 Wake Forest Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. Check it out. We got some new kits debuting there. We got some other cool stuff happening. I'm very happy I didn't make plans to go because my tax bill came today and mortgage update came 2 days ago. And I need that money very, very badly. So I hate this state and I hate this county.
And I hate our governor.
Ugh. This is not a politics channel. It's our area sucks. and it's just not. Came home to 3 squad cars in front of the house today. I thought they finally showed up for me. Wasn't for
Give
me,
us
though.
all your tinfoil hats right now.
I was like, oh crap, I don't have the booby trap set up. But there we are. So KitCon, anybody in chat? Who's going in chat? Who's going to KitCon? What are you looking forward to? What's going on? Excited? Entering the contest? Did anyone read the book? Brian, I know Brian has read the book because he's taught it in class. So we'll talk about the book comparisons, I think, on the show.
So if I watch the movie, can I come on too?
Maybe for that moment.
Maybe for that moment.
Because
the way I made you.
It doesn't work for 3 people live as well right now. I don't have it set up. That's why. It'll be a lot of extra work to get that to work right now. So, oh yeah, Sci-Fire right there. So yeah, everybody, KitCon, please send us your picks. We'll get a little thing going the next episode, a little recap. Good luck to everybody out there entering the contest. People attending as dealers. Good luck. Hope you sell some stuff. And excited. I'm excited to see a new show. So Joe's going. Have kits for the
Please
contest.
Stop by the Needful Things table and buy stuff so I can get paid.
Hey, do you want to say what he's got out there? What's he got? Anything new?
No, that's not my.
It's not your.
He will have his Planet of the Apes bust, and he will have the rollerball and Robin Hood, and then another surprise.
There is a new surprise there. There is a new kit from Needful Things that will be at KitCon. We can at least say that. Scott knows what it is. I know what it is. Looks pretty good.
If it gets there on time.
Yeah, with Scott in charge of that, who knows? Who knows? So that's where we're at. KitCon's coming up. All right, next little bit of announcement news.
I'm done eating.
What is? Oh, thank you. We don't get to listen to that anymore. Dang it, man. Fantastic Plastic Resin Vinyl FPRNV Festive Model Competition open until 30th November 2025. Get your entries in. Has anyone got a chance to check out the entries? There's a lot of good stuff going in there. David Fisher is going to have a hell of a time, I think, picking a winner for second and third. But it's coming. There's your sponsors. We have Banshee Studios.
Well, he's got to be better than the last judges they had.
Those last judges were terrible. Banshee Studios, Blackheart Enterprises, Cosmic Scale Models, Escape Hatch Hobbies, Gargoyle Creations, HG Designs, Model Club TV, Nostalgic Resin Productions, Pestilence Labs, Sci-Fi Models and Stuff, Silver Screen Icons. Those are your sponsors, providing some pretty cool prizes. So lots of great stuff entered. Everybody check it out over at FPRNV over on Facebook. Scott, I went on the Clubhouse the other day.
Wow.
And I posted the link for this over there on the Clubhouse. I'm going to make sure I do that every episode going forward so I don't leave those people behind.
Yeah, you should. Somebody should.
Because, when I asked you to put the link for the show every episode, that never happened. So I got to do everything around here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you talking?
I was surprised even on that first day. There were a lot of stuff entered to go on the Fantastic Plastic contest. So very cool. I'm glad they're doing this. It's always got some good stuff in there. So
all right, let's move on.
Wow. That was hurtful.
Whatever, you're blathering.
Avram.
You're blathering.
Avram.
Everyone tells me, hey, pick up the pace. I'm like, okay, we're picking it up. Let's go.
It's the 3 people that call you to complain about the pace that tell you to pick up the pace.
4.
Okay. And their opinions mean nothing to me. So good job. All right.
Which is why your ratings with that other clown are like in the toilet.
I have more fun with that other clown.
You can't even have a conversation with him without arguing.
All right. Next bit of news. Well, that's because he doesn't like good things, much like you. It's hard to be around you, too.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you're the common denominator of the bad things. Did you ever stop to think of that?
No, I like good stuff.
Come on, let's go. All right, next.
Here you go. Wow. Scott's got somewhere to go tonight, you guys. Actually, hold on, pause. I do. You know what came out just like I noticed this afternoon? And I started watching it.
What you like.
You're the grossest human alive, dude. Live back scratching. It's just because now there's going to be skin flakes flying all over the camera. Oh my God. Let's wait for the dust particles to start flying around. Ugh.
I got the nicest tasting back you've ever seen. Look at me.
You didn't. Did you really lick that?
Why not? Got to be clean for next time.
Ah,
My back.
speaking of me liking crazy shit.
If you could lick your nuts, would you?
No.
Yeah, you would. You're nasty. You'd be smelling them every day. How my nuts smell today?
Fucking
All right, go
yeah,
on.
everybody,
Sorry.
thank you, Zippy. Everybody hit like and subscribe. Before I put the web window back up, let me just this. I can't believe you sometimes. Such a freak show.
What?
Oh man, yeah, we got that is a keeper. Someone clip that and turn it into a reel. Otherwise, I will have to do that. What's wrong with back scratching? Nothing. What's wrong is doing it on camera when the skin flakes are going to start floating around the room.
Do you see any skin flakes?
There will be. They'll be
I'm
there.
not you. I'm not nasty.
Oh my god. Jesse Michaels over on American Alchemy released
Yeah.
the
Toilet toothbrush, anyone? How about it, Jerry? How about it, Jerry? Yes.
Jerry. I was going to say some nice things about you today. Now I might have to change my mind. Jesse Michaels released a new episode of American Alchemy. He's in the Baltic Sea, talking about the Baltic Sea anomaly. So for those of you who don't know, there may be a crashed UFO at the bottom of the sea. I'm telling you, this thing's weird. Everybody go watch it. It's really weird.
This is why the police park in front of your house.
That is true. Everybody, please go watch that. Not everybody has dry skin. Well, then it's greasy, and then it's a problem.
Are you saying that you've never reached down and scratched your nuts while we were recording?
Mega Hobby's closing, everyone.
Usually I don't have to because your mom's down here, but she's not here right now. On the live episode.
Mega Hobby is closing, everyone. Mega Hobby is closing doors. Scott, have you ever bought anything from Mega Hobby?
I don't think I have.
I have. Kit, maybe some supplies here and there. But let me read their statement. I know it's on screen, but for our audio listeners only. Dear Mega Hobby customers, after a lengthy and heartfelt discussion, we've made the decision that 2026 will be Mega Hobby's last year of operation. After months of honest and open discussion, our family decided that the time has come to close this chapter and begin the next. While the business is going strong, stable, and in a place we can be proud of, founded in 1999, with our family's roots in the hobby industry stretching back to the 1950s, MegaHobby.com has been a source of pride and purpose for more than 2 decades. It has supported our family, provided work for hundreds of dedicated individuals, and, we hope, served as a trusted partner to our customers and suppliers across the world. The values instilled by our family, integrity, honesty, and fairness, have guided every decision we've ever made, and they will continue to do so through our final day. We recognize that our exit will leave a space in the online hobby market, but we're hopeful that space will be filled by companies who share the same commitment to integrity and honesty that we have always strived to uphold. To everyone who has been a part of this journey, employees, suppliers, customers, and friends, thank you. Your support over the last 25 years has meant more than words can express. With gratitude, Alan and Emily Bass. Good luck to them. I'm proud that you were able to create such an amazing company. I've heard nothing but good things about Mega Hobby my entire time online. 25 years is pretty much the internet. I mean, there is stuff that you didn't have big online stores 25 years ago. So they were one of the first. And to see them going it's disappointing. And it kind of leads into what we're going to talk about a little bit later.
If we ever get it to it.
Nice. Scratching nuts, what did I walk into? Oh my God. She got a red Sonia. Awesome. Yes, Mr. Cleveland, you are correct. That is where the pipeline brew. It's not far from there, actually. And yeah, I don't like to see things closed. Where do you get most of your, in chat, everybody, I want to kind of know, let's take an impromptu survey. Where do people buy most of their hobby supplies? Not kits, but supplies. Paints, sandpaper, glue. Where do you go? Scott, where do you go? Where do you get yours?
Trying to drink my shake.
You're gonna
Do
die of a heart
you really
attack
even
when I
care where I get mine?
I do.
mean, really.
I do. I want to know where you get your stuff.
I've gotten some stuff at Hobbytown Glues. I've gotten some 5-minute epoxy at Hobby Lobby. So I've gotten some supplies at just local stores like that. Paint I've ordered from Monument Pro Acryl, a whole set.
That's gonna
'cause
come
I'm
up in a
mad
minute.
Let's
I think
see.
I think our chat is confirming what happened.
Amazon. Yeah, I've gotten stuff from Amazon.
Amazon, Monument, Hobby Lobby.
Although, again, be careful when you're searching flesh tones on Amazon, because I still don't know how I ended up with a page full of dildos. Okay.
Colonial
I don't know what
Photo
it
and Hobby.
auto-corrected to. I have no idea.
So it
So,
looks like, and everyone likes to bag on Amazon and like, oh, they're a major but a lot of mom and pop places do sell through Amazon. There are some like local sellers that sell through there, but it looks like most people have kind of gone on and they get most of their stuff from Amazon. I go to some local game shops, some Amazon. A lot of the stuff I'm looking for isn't on Amazon. So
Paul gets
tough.
sandpaper from the dollar store.
Oh, Paul Gill made it.
Which is the same as buying toilet paper from the dollar store. So it's
Good
wonder
choice
if it's
seller.
the same grit.
Figure Kit Garage, Michigan Toy Soldier, Monument Hobbies, Pegasus Hobbies, Brook Coast Airbrush, Amazon. Yeah, okay. So they're closing. That's sad. It's difficult times for everyone, and it's
Yeah,
make it a little
Raccoon Eyes,
harder.
We don't have any mom and pop places left
Well,
in the area.
Leisure Time got rid of all their figures, their gaming figures and stuff.
Waltz
so that
is
hobby
kind of
shop,
a mom and pop. Yeah, Waltz.
yeah,
is
Waltz
kind of
is
a mom and
still
pop.
there. Their Waltz is there, but that's kind of far. It's a journey. There's nothing other than Hobbytown. There's a couple game shops, but that's about it. But yeah, it's kind of hard.
And as for model kits, if it's not a garage kit, I've pretty much exclusively gone to Cult TV hobby shop.
Yeah, I've been a Cult TV man.
The service is good. He always ships in good boxes. Love his boxes. Always sends a sticker. I must have 100 of them.
And
I'm waiting until I get enough.
Big Bad
I'm
Toy
going to
Store
cover
once
that
in a while.
rust hole in my car with Cult TV Man stickers.
Yeah, they were a good company. The experience I did have with Mega Hobby went really well. Got here fast. Everything was great. No issues. And sad to see him go. Up next, Jerry Fraid has a new website, everybody. Justpaintit.org. I will have the link. I'll re-edit. I'll get it in because I have it linked to his YouTube channel. So this is the new website. Let's go and paint. It moves around a lot. It almost gives me a little motion sickness with my but it's pretty good. Let me I'm gonna try something here we haven't tried yet.
Look at Jerry, he's criticizing your website. Now you never criticize his bullshit show. Okay.
I'm criticizing my own self that I can't handle. I'm gonna try this. If this works. Here we go. Ready?
What are you trying?
I'm trying to do. Here it goes. I'm in the wrong column. I'm gonna try this. And web window screen, where is it? There it is. There we go. Here's Jerry's website. So I have it pulled up right here. I'm gonna highlight justpaintit.org. No dashes, no nothing else. Just justpaintit.org. Explore kits, so you can go look. Got sale. All his products are up there now. So great place to try and grab some of Jerry's stuff. Easy to find, easy to navigate. Great looking website. Jerry, what did you use to build your website? I was one of those preset ones. What company are you using? Just Paintit's new website.
I'm watching the delay and I'm getting dizzy, man.
I have seasickness syndrome. I can't even look at a train go by, and I get dizzy. Kids like when a line of kids walk into my classroom. If I watch the line, I get dizzy and almost fall over. It's weird.
That would be great. I wonder how many of them kids would save you.
None of them. They'd kick me and laugh.
Can't blame them.
So there we go. So Jerry, everyone head on over. Check out Jerry's new page, justpaintit.org. Okay. So, oops. That's something that normally would get edited out.
Oh, Bill's disappointed he didn't get a Model Club TV sticker with his free kit that you sent him with the lighting kit, and he didn't get his 20-cent sticker.
Is he for real? Bill, you got a lighting kit and a sea view, and you're bitching about a $2 sticker. I've been out of
a self-addressed stamped envelope to Jason Walker, and he'll send you one. Yeah,
I will not, because I've been out of stickers since Wonderfest. So I need to get new stickers. So Wix, great. That's what I was wondering. I've heard good. I've heard some. Wix. I'm gonna try that. Make us a new one. So good. All right, up next.
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep this going.
This one I can't. This one's up to you to say. You talk to Paul Gill.
Okay. Well, are you playing the video first?
Want to play the video first? What do you want to do?
Yeah, play the video first.
All right, we're gonna play the video first.
Hey, Jason and Scott, Model Club TV. Ken Forey here. Model Club TV, we are looking for you. We want you to help us with some model kits that we have. We're going to get them out. We need you to help us market them. We're looking to get them all over the world and get them to every fan that would like to have one. So please, put the word out. Tell them that we are trying to get these model kits, that everybody's got to have one. And I know that if you say it, they'll get it and they'll buy one. So Model Club TV, Model Kits, Jason Scott, please do. It's Paul Gill, Ken Forey asking you, please give us a hand. Thank you so much, man. See you soon.
Ken Forey said our name. Dude. That's awesome. All right, Scott, so tell everybody what's going on. What's the deal? What's going
on? Okay. So Ken going to be working with Paul, and Paul's online. So Paul, if I screw this up, okay, just chime in and because, you know, it is what it is. But he's going to have a website where he's going to be selling stuff, and he's going to be working with Paul on some projects that are in the works. We're not ready to discuss them yet, but if you're a fan of Devil's Rejects or Dawn of the Dead, I think you're going to be happy with these projects. Have I seen either of those movies? That would be no. Okay. But anyway, so Paul's excited about this. Ken's excited about this. And what's funny is Jason edited that video, but there was one in there that was kind of bloopered up, and I wish we could show it because it was pretty funny. But you know, so we're looking forward to what's coming from Ken and Paul. And as we get updated, we will update you here. Now, let's talk about that. Okay. This is our giveaway. Okay. This was beautifully drawn by Mark Van Tine. And signed by both Mark and Ken Forey. Ken Forey. Okay. And this is going to be our giveaway. So, again, it's going to be whoever answers the question first. Okay. I won't ding you on spelling if it's close, but I do want the whole answer.
All right, hold on.
Okay?
Before you ask, I just want to be clear. Is this a print or original drawing? It's a print, right?
I think that's a print. That's
okay.
a print.
All right,
but
just
Mark
so
did the original drawing.
It is a print of an original drawing. Okay.
But it's signed by Mark and him, correct?
Right? Yep.
Okay.
The gold and the red.
All right. So, this is going to be our giveaway. And I want everybody to get ready because you're going to have to complete a sentence. Okay.
Uh-oh. All right. I don't even know this.
Again,
So
it's the first one that comes across. So it might show that you're first
one on
your
my
side.
screen. Or your screen, Scott? We'll go
So-
on your screen.
We'll go on my screen. Although
First one
I
that
think
Scott
we're usually-
sees.
Yeah, we're usually pretty good. So anyway, here we go for the contest. This is going to be a fill in the blank contest. All right.
Do they have
So
to
I'm gonna
type the
give you a
whole
quote.
sentence? Or do they
No, all right,
just
you
type
ready?
the word? Wait, hold on. Do
No,
they
they
have
got it. They got it. No, they just type in the
Nope.
end,
Okay.
the blank.
Okay.
But you got to type in the whole how it finishes. Okay. When there's no room in hell, blank. What's the rest of that?
Ooh, someone's got to be a fast typer because that's easy. Let's see what happens. Someone's gonna. Let's see if we can get a winner and agree on it. Here we go. I know the answer. See if someone is going to get the answer. I hope
And Paul, if you answer, you're out.
I'm gonna
Okay.
punch Paul in the face if he answers. Because it cost me work last time. All right. Oh, there we go. Ghost of
Yes.
the Red Baron.
Yes, the dead will walk the
Wow,
earth.
there we
Yes.
go. Ghost of the Red Baron
Oh.
got it. That was a. Oh, look, now they're coming in. Ghost of the Red Baron has some high, wow, good job. All right. Thanks for playing.
Bill, you
everybody.
weren't eligible. You won last time.
Yeah, Bill. Yep. Okay,
But that's
let's
all right.
repeat. Bill, you won last time. You can't win anything this time.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike. Hobby Mike. When there's no room in hell, you're watching Model Club TV. You know,
No,
we
it's
should give it to him
and
just
Mike,
'cause.
Mike. It's Youre.
Well, you apostrophe RE.
Yes.
Good thing Brian's not here to correct him.
Let's do another giveaway while we're at it. Thank you for playing, everyone. So, if you won,
And thank you, Paul and Ken,
yes, thank you very
and
much.
Mark
That was
for donating that fun little.
it was really cool.
project.
When he sent me the video, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
No way. That's
But
crazy.
I like there wasn't there a blooper where he didn't remember our names.
Yeah, he's like,
That was-
yeah.
Yeah, wait, who again? Yeah, those guys.
So that's awesome. Send us an email at modelclubtv@gmail.com if you win anything and send me your information. Make sure you leave me your YouTube name so I know it's you. Drills are for wooden
Yep. And can you? I don't know if Ken's website is up or not yet, but if it is, can you post a link here when you
I will
edit?
post. I'll post the link. I'll check it out. I don't know if it is.
Okay. All right.
All right, we're gonna do another giveaway right here in the beginning to say thank you for people coming early. This is from the collection of Randy Van Dyke. I'm just opening this, so I know what's written on the side of the box. I don't know what condition it's in. There's no plastic wrap. I don't know what's going on. But this is from the collection of Randy Van Dyke. Scott,
This
you're going to
better
have
not be something else I want.
to... I don't think so. It is an Apocalypse bust from X. I don't know who produced this, guys. Let's do some trivia. Let's make that the winner. The first person that can say who legit produced this kit and wants it, you got it from Randy Van Dyke.
What if no one knows?
If no one knows, we'll do something else.
Okay.
Ah,
And
let's
how
not
do
do
you
that.
know? If you don't know, how do you know what the
I know
right
you're
answer
right. That won't work. They could lie to
is?
me.
Okay.
Scott, what's an Apocalypse trivia question?
I don't know. That came when I quit collecting
Oh,
comics.
I don't know. Let's make this really easy. You ready? Bill, you just got, dude, you greedy little bastard.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
gonna
send
ba-
you a sticker, Bill. Shut up.
I'm going to ban him from winning anything in the future. What color is Apocalypse? First person to type it wins it. What color is Apocalypse mostly? And you get this Apocalypse bust. It's pretty heavy.
Good. If no one guesses, we'll just send it to Bill.
Yeah, we'll send it to Bill if nobody. What color is Apocalypse?
The Figure Kit Garage.
They get it?
Blue.
Blue. That's
purple,
Scott
white, I
Agger,
don't
blue.
know.
Figure Kit Garage. We're going blue. All right.
Okay, you're going blue.
We're going blue. All right.
Okay.
Figure Kit Garage got it. Look at that. Wins all the time, too. My gosh. What? Someone asked why the chat is behind what's going on on the screen. That's because of latency. Sometimes there should not be an ad that popped up yet, so that wouldn't be the reason. It's just because of latency, and everyone in different parts of the country see things at different times based on how long it takes data to get to your computer or TV. So sometimes if you hit refresh, it will bring it back to where you're at, a little closer. But we are going to try an ad break to see if it works, just to see how it works this episode. Bear with us on that. But we're going to go blue. We're going to go blue. So Figure Kit Garage, you got it. We have another giveaway a little bit later in the episode. So we have 2 so far this episode. We'll have 3 by the end of the episode. And the next one is pretty good. It's a Needful Things kit.
Is it?
Yep. Again, from the collection of Randy Van Dyke. And then if you...
I prefer you don't say needful things to me for about a week.
All right. Up next, here we go. You ready? It is with great pleasure for me to present Painted... This is actually Mark talking, not me. It is
Maybe
great...
you should explain that before you start.
Yeah, I know. It is with great
It's bad
pleasure...
enough it'll take you an hour to read it.
Yeah, because you interrupt me. It is with great pleasure for me to present... You son of a bitch. I'm going to keep laughing. It is with great pleasure for me to present painted pics of the new and available Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein bust. Monster bust. Creature bust. This bust is based on the ingenious original design by Mike Hill. Guys, Mike Hill designed this creature. Did you know that? Famous
I did not know that.
garage kit legend. Sculptor from the good old days. Mike Hill sculpted and helped design this creature. Not this sculpture, though.
We knew him before he was somebody.
Yeah. Who completely reimagined the creature, creating a character that completely moved and connected with us in ways no other Frankenstein film ever has before. Mr. Hill created a masterpiece. Sculpted by Michael Berglund, after Mike Hill, and painted by the amazing Saul Alvarez. Kit is quarter scale, and first 20 kits come with both heads, measuring approximately 8 inches tall, $140 plus $15 shipping. Send a PM to Mark Worthling over at Pestilence Labs. Link is down below to get over to Pestilence.
Send a PM if you want the list. Who typed that?
Shanna typed that. Better be careful.
I'm not afraid of Shanna like the rest of you. I can take her. I hope she's not still watching.
She is. So there we go. And it looks, that's a really good likeness. I think it's really, really close. Really good. I think great sculpture.
So did you like the creature design?
I did. And we'll talk about it more. I think it owes a lot to, and see if I'm wrong. And I saw him post on it, and I commented while I was watching the movie. I was like, this reminds me a lot of Mark Newman's Frankenstein. So if people know that kit, who typed it? Oh, it wasn't Shanna, it was Mark. Copy and paste. That's what I did. It reminded me a lot of Mark Newman's Frankenstein, and not towards the end, but like when it was first born and trying to walk, and it was just kind of twisty. If you know, like Mark Newman's Frankenstein, it has that kind of like the one arm is kind of out weird, like in a weird position, and it reminded me a lot of that when it was first learning how to walk, and I like that. And then it's like if you took Mark Newman's Frankenstein and mixed it with Bernie Wrightson, kind of mushed those together. I really like. I did.
So if the monster drilled a hole in its finger, it would heal right away.
It would. But then I don't see. Okay, we'll talk more about this on a model and movie.
Yeah, let's
but
move on. Come on.
yeah,
Come on.
like the healing
People are waiting
factor.
for the
He
end.
wouldn't have scars.
People are waiting for the gallery. They really
So-
don't want to hear us.
I don't care if they're waiting for the gallery. That's not what the show is. So there we have it. Pestilence Labs. Well done, everybody. Well, I think it's the size picture. Nice little piece.
Beautiful. Nice job by Saul, too, by the way, in the snow.
I want to know how the head fits in there. The hood must come up and off. Yeah, how did Saul do the snow? I'd like to know that too. Okay. All right. This is from me, and I need to go grab something. Talk while I walk.
Oh, great, because we're trying to shorten the episode. Okay. This is such a professional production. I can't wait to get out of this. Does somebody want to do a podcast? Because I'll quit this in a second. This is a mess. Yeah, this is just a horrible mess that I just can't even stand anymore. I mean, look at this fucker. Yeah, so Jason's a great guy.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I know that's not what you were saying. All right, Color Forge.
Color Forge.
Have you heard of Color Forge before, Scott?
Yeah, but 3 times you just said it.
Have you heard it before today?
Maybe. Yeah.
Where did you hear of them?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Joanne's coming in on the live feed. What do you need? Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she don't want to come on now.
Okay.
She hates you. That's
so
why.
Where have you heard of Color Forge, Scott?
I've seen ads, I think.
Okay. So Color Forge is a paint company out of Great Britain, out of England. And they were manufacturing the white, gray, black, and finish spray for Monument Hobby. So they're not, technically, Brent, no. They are not carried by Monument Hobbies. Monument Hobbies was having paint manufactured for them. Maybe, but now, unless I'm totally wrong, Color Forge has now opened a North American site, and the paint can be ordered directly through Color Forge in North America. So if you've never used these primers before, they're fantastic. And they come in just solid, straight colors. It's not just gray. So if you want to base something quickly in a color, you got it in a can, and it dries super matte. If you use the Monument gray, black, and white, those colors are fantastic. They're beautiful. So I went look. It's been hard to find the Monument spray cans the last couple months. I haven't been able to find the matte black. And I said, what's going on? And they said, well, Color Forge opened up over here now. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And so that their matte black is the same as Monument's, and you can order it directly through Color Forge now. So I picked up a can the other day to try of Raven Black. Okay, of Raven Black, which is different
how
than
was
the
the
matte
shipping?
black. I bought it at a store here. I did not ship it. So I'm assuming since they're spray cans, they have to be ground shipped, which makes it a lot better since they now are available in North America. But this, I think I found a cheat code, everybody. And I want where's my Godzilla people? I think I found a cheat code for a base Godzilla color in a can that you can just use as a primer. So this Raven Black is more of a charcoal black than a matte black. So I'm going to go overhead cam. Let's see if this works for a second. This is the color it comes out as. This kind of charcoaly black, super matte. There's almost like a blue tint to it. It's a little bluer on camera than it is in real life. It's a little more brown. It looks like a charcoal briquette. I mean, like that's the color it comes out as. And I sprayed it over the matte black on this Godzilla. It looks too blue on camera. I think it's my screen, but it's not as blue there. So let me hold it up here. Maybe it's a little more gray. And I want, if one of the Godzilla people out there can buy a can of this Raven Black and just try it as a Godzilla base coat, I think this is it. I got this at a local game shop. So a lot of the gaming stores carry this. But you can order it straight through the North American site online now. So just Color Forge North
game
America.
shop? What if I want to go get some?
It was from Grognard's there's two here, northern suburbs. Grognard's. You can order it from Grognard's if you want to, but you can order it straight from Color Forge North America now.
So you went on a model trip without me?
Nope. We were out. We had to go to dinner, and Jamie went to an antique store, and I was like, "Hey, Grognard's is down the street," so we went there. You would every time I invite you anywhere, you choose not to go anyway. So everybody, check that color out. A couple other colors I'm interested in seeing are these two. They got their signature colors available here as well, and they have the peach, which is kind of like a base flesh, and then my favorite name ever, Dad Animal Bits, which is like a bone color. Like, that's really good. So check them out. Color Forge, great durability, great coverage. The cans are $18, $18.50 a piece, which seems like a lot, but it's going to last you a while. And I think, I'm telling you guys, this is my new go-to Godzilla color. And I'm going to do my normal thing and just see. Because I went with Bill Monster Jones system of black dry brushed with charcoal from Apple Barrel or one of those the craft paint charcoal. Wait, I got it right here. Ceramcoat. This one. This was my Godzilla. So it was Ceramcoat charcoal, which is almost exactly what's in this can. So you can just start out and then do your black or your black brown oil wash over it is kind of what we did. Everybody check out Color Forge. Not sponsored by them in any way. Just thought it was cool. All right. And our second installment of Thrust Resin. I had to do some finagling here. I had to cover up some nipples, which I don't like to do, but I didn't know if YouTube would nail us for this. So nipples are covered, everybody. Thrust Resin. We talked about all their superhero kits last time. We're going to talk about some of their figure kits now. First up are a couple of Marilyn Monroes. I'm going to give you prices on these. This one is the original centerfold, 1/6 scale. It's one part. It's mountable, available with a shadow box pre-built. So you can get this kind of thing that lay it in there. That's pretty nice. What do you think, Scott? You like my nipple covers? Nice. I like those things.
Who painted this one?
I don't know. It's what he sent me. I'm assuming someone over there at Thrust Resin. But yeah, I think it's really nice paint job. Kind of classic clean paint job. Bill Jones is down in Texas. Was he up our way?
I don't know.
He avoided us like the plague, probably. Fuck those guys. So yeah, Thrust Resin, one part, 1/6 scale. So just sanding and ready to go. And then here we go. We also have these available. Hollywood Star, multiple scales, 7 parts, whole enchilada version. Additional enchilada version. Additional.
Lots of enchiladas there. Yeah.
Yeah. Additional topless upper body and accessory stand available. So check that out. Pretty nice.
Yeah. I also say she was mountable. That's awesome.
Pretty good.
You guys, we try to keep it clean here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure we do. There we got that. So that's what we got. And then we have back end noise. So for the people that were complaining about the Marilyn Monroe USO kit being boring, here you go. Here's what you were looking for. Creepers.
Creepers?
Creepers.
Oh.
Just a sexy Marilyn Monroe. And then we have this. We have this as well. So I got this written down. I forgot to include the MASH hand figure. The hand has 3 parts and is 2/3 scale, about the size of a 14-year-old's hand. Oh, Richard, that's rather specific and kind of strange. But I'm gonna let that go.
Wow. Wow.
I read that. I was like, that's kind of weird.
Wow.
But no, Richard got back to me and said that some people had signed up for his group over on Facebook. So if the link's not there, I'm pretty sure it is. go down below, head on over to, hey, is that Saul? Saul, we need to know how you did the snow on Frankenstein. Head over to Thrust Resin, sign up on their Facebook group, check them out. If anyone gets one of these kits in the mail, please let us know quality, how it looks. Send us pictures of your finished kit. Would love to know how that is working out. So there we go. Thrust Resin, everybody. Links are down below. Is that Saul? Is that Saul?
Yes, that's Saul.
Okay. Saul, let's go back real
Give him
quick.
a minute to answer. There's a little delay.
I know. Let's go back. We'll just pull it up. Saul, Scott was wondering how you did the snow. So let us know in chat how you did the snow. Okay. From Well Winner. Scott, what do we got?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know what it is. You just told me to go grab it. I did. I forgot to read what it is. But here's the new kit available from Well Winner.
And I added another one that you missed.
And this one. What is this? What's Yellow, Pinky, and Double O?
Okay, so the snow was done with base coating with white, a touch of transparent blue tint, and used scenic snow. That's cool.
So
though.
sprinkled it on.
Yeah, good.
You could use Scott's skin cells from scratching his back. Make some snow out of that. Collect it. Scrape it out of the bottom of his chair.
Yeah, your mom's bush dandruff. All right, anyway.
All right.
Like you
What
didn't
are these
ask for
guys
that.
from? Was this what is this? What is this? Like, what are they? What was the
I really
show?
don't know. I really don't know. The guys on the motorcycle? No idea. Oh, the next one?
No, the next one, the Double O and Yellow Pinky. What is that?
Okay, so Yellow Pinky was a bad guy on Secret Squirrel,
Okay.
and Double O was the like chief on Secret Squirrel.
Okay.
Okay. And Yellow Pinky was a takeoff on Goldfinger.
Okay.
Okay. So
I get a Yellow Pinky once in a while.
you haven't had a Yellow Pinky in a long time. But anyway, you know, again, this guy really nails these cartoon characters.
And they print up
They're
really
awesome.
well. They print up very, very nice. All right. So that's what we have for news and reviews.
That's it?
Yeah. That's all we got.
Man. Okay.
But we do have an unboxing. We have a live unboxing. Scott, do you have your kit with you?
What kid?
You dumb son of a bitch.
Wow. All right.
You have your kit with you?
Right here.
Okay. Got mine too. So we're going to kind of talk our way through this, everybody. So, Scott, you want to tell us how you acquired this?
So I ordered these from Japan. And they're made by Kyoto, and they're a little pricey. Okay, now maybe you can get them cheaper. By the time I paid for shipping, I ordered 3 of them. They were $300. So they cost me about $100 each. I sold one to Jason for $150 and made some money back. Anyway, this is, I guess it's a new series. He's an art PLA.
Yeah.
And last episode, we showed that King Ghidorah they're coming out with, which is even more exciting than this. When I saw this, I thought this is really cool. And there's a parts breakdown. I don't know if it's going to focus in here, so let's see.
Okay. And I have
There's
some
a
of the
part-
pictures from last week
Okay.
that I got to just throw up real quick. There's some of the
But,
screws. Here's what the kit looks like. Here's how some of it goes together.
Mhm.
The
So
final.
when you open the box up, I mean, it's stacked all the way to the top with
There you go.
sprues.
Okay. I got you on screen by yourself. Just for
Okay.
so I'm gonna
And,
overhead cam this. So if you want to like just talk while I kind of overhead cam some of
Sure.
this.
and yeah. Okay. So you're on. I'm not on. But
No, you're on
The
now.
detail.
I haven't.
okay, the detail in the sprues, it's kind of like they have the skin and then you put the parts on. And I haven't even dug to the bottom of this yet.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, you can keep talking while you look through it. It'll kind of navigate. It'll navigate what we're doing.
Then you said you read somewhere it's a little smaller than an Aurora Godzilla.
I saw a picture that somebody put up that it showed. Let me zoom out. It showed it next to the Aurora Godzilla, and it's slightly smaller than the Aurora Godzilla.
Mhm.
So let's zoom out here so I can get more on screen.
The fins, the fin.
We got. Do people want me to? You can read chat. I can't. Do people want me to open the plastic? I can do that.
I don't know. You've got the picture of it there.
Let me get just one really good close.
I'm trying to get to the head.
Yeah. So I want people to see the detail in the skin up close. There we go. So
Now the detail on the railroad bridge is really good.
yeah, there's a foot. I got the foot. Hey Randy, we gave away one of your kits. We gave away an Apocalypse. So there's that. So I'm going to open all the sprues. Let's go back just to you.
Okay, so I'm going to comment here. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, talk while I do this.
But what I'm looking at here, the head is like in multiple weird pieces.
I don't have my knife.
I'm getting the instruction. So this is the base size, if I'll back it up a little bit. So yeah, it's smaller than the Aurora. Not that much smaller. I mean, it's a lot of money for a styrene kit, for sure. But
I'm gonna open these up.
come here. I'm pulling out the instructions. Holy crap. Yeah, so I don't know if people are gonna be able to see. Look how the head goes together here.
Hold on, I'll put you just on you. So center that. I haven't got there. Okay.
It's like 3 different parts to the top of the head.
And then I have some questions for our mold people.
Okay. I'm not sure how many pieces, but wow. Well, here's a parts list. Okay. So this is all the sprues.
What are the chances I swallow a piece of plastic as I bite?
Oh, wow. Now, I don't read Japanese, but they have a paint guide of what colors to use.
Oh, really? Okay. Does it name a color or just show a color?
Well, it shows a color. It's probably by name, but I don't know what the brand is or anything. Oh, Mr. Color?
Okay. All right, good. I got to my instructions.
Yeah. So here it's Mr. Color. My hand was over it. Sorry.
All right. Okay. I'll
But-
put it. I can go to the web window. So talk about that while we look at
This just looks like a fun little piece. And so I think it talks about the 1989 Kyoto like statue
Uh-huh.
and then the 2025 model kit.
Here's what Scott was talking about, the colors.
But yeah,
Painting guide.
this is really fun. And I can't wait for the Ghidra.
Yeah, this is cool. All right, so real quick, just up close on camera, I can get real close. Here's the base. So there's my hand. There's the size of the base. Give you an idea. Some of the rubble and the buildings. The detail on that, man.
Now, seam work on this is not going to be a good time.
But I'm wondering if you use some good plastic welder, it looks like most of those seams might hide really well. So here's the face up close. So you get an idea. I found the face parts. Come on, zoom.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Ah, it won't focus. Focus.
Am I still on or no?
No, I got it. No, you're not. I got it. So here's face
I'm
parts.
wasting my-
Okay, there's the jaw. Underside of the jaw. roof of the mouth, back of the head. Here's the tunnel where the train was going in. So that gives you an idea too of the size. So man, tons of parts. This looks like it will be a fun build. How many sprues total? 1, 2, 3.
If your live feed was any indication, this should take
6,
you about
7,
3 years to build.
8. Okay, everybody. Scott brought it up. Scott challenged me the other day and said he could beat me in a race of building a model. Would everyone like to see that live? Because we're going to hit Workbench here in a second. I built the block. I don't want to drop it, which I will. I built the Blockies Ava Unit 1. And Scott was making fun of me the whole second episode, saying I'm terrible at building models. And he says he could do it faster and better. So I think we're going to build the same kit one day, start at 8 a.m. and see who finishes first. And leave it all up online. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprues, all the same size. That Godzilla. Look at that's how it sockets together. So it's a cool kit, guys.
Jason has never heard of scissors.
I don't have scissors right here, and I can't get up and walk.
And then someone else said, Jason's never heard of a tire pressure gauge either.
Funny. I can't open my drawer where my knife is because everything's set up for the show. An oversight. I'd like to see everyone else try and do this at some point. Do
you have an X-Acto knife handy?
It's on the other side of the room. And my
what kind of tool bench is that?
There. My build bench is over there. This is a paint bench. There are razor blades, I just said, right there.
I have an X-Acto knife.
I can't open the drawer because it moves 3 screens.
Why are you yelling?
Because no one listens, especially you. Oh,
look what else I have.
Scott will beat you, Jason, even with his funky eye. No, he won't. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, I mean, because look how fast I already am. I have scissors. I have X-Acto knife.
My scissors are over there. Anyway, so that is a nice kit. It's Kyoto. So here's my question: what's cheaper to manufacture, a plastic kit or a vinyl kit from Kyoto? Like, why do you think they're switching over? Are they switching to plastic? What's with the Frito Bandito?
He wanted to be on.
I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
You're wearing pants?
I'm wearing shorts. So, serious question. Do you think they abandoned vinyl for plastic? When it comes to Godzilla?
I don't know, because
all these people are cheering on Scott. Get the hell out of here. All right, it's done. I'm buying it. There is no way in hell he would beat me in a race. No way. No way. You see the size of his sausage fingers? Look at those things.
Guess what? No holes.
Yeah, well.
I do have a little cut here from the spruing 3D prints, and I'm sure everybody's
Bill has a good question. How's that new 3D printer going?
Yeah.
Set up yet? Nope.
Whatever. Has the C-View done yet, Bill? Shut up. I didn't get a stick.
I bet he's got more done on that C-View than you do on the 3D printer. So no, serious question. I want to know, people. Kyoto, do you think they abandoned vinyl for plastic?
Well, Trevor has a good point. Maybe they're trying to compete with X Plus.
That's what I think is happening. And I also saw at Hobbytown, Kodabukaya has a Godzilla 89 plastic kit for $90. So I think, like, what's better, a plastic Godzilla or vinyl Godzilla? Like the nose is split. Hold on, I just found the nose. Look at this, everybody.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Wait, where's my camera? There's the nose. There's the snout. It's split like down the center of his face.
No, but there's a piece that goes between
them. Oh, shoot. Come on. Focus. Too much going on. Anyway, that's the snout. But I like it. Like, if these parts, if the putty is in a nightmare, and you can get kind of better detail in its... What's their average Kyoto Godzilla price?
Oh, like, the vinyls?
Yeah.
They're over $100 now.
So they're over $100. Like
It
when
used
they
to
were
be about 90.
about 90.
Years
So
ago, but
so about the
yeah.
same price. So it'll be interesting to see if they switch over to plastic. I'm telling you guys, we are in a plastic revolution.
Well, I'm telling you, that Ghidorah or Ghidra, however you want to say it.
Between everything that X
Um,
Plus is doing and this, like, this is cool. Super cool.
Oh boy, here's Bill blowing Hobby Mike. Jesus Christ. Fucking never stops.
And everything fits back in the box. Look at that. That's pretty nice.
yeah. Yeah, it's not like those old Billiken kits that you had to puzzle into the
Oh my
box.
gosh. Billiken nightmare boxes. Okay. This. Okay. And it's a nice box.
Hurry up, we're running late.
No, we're not. What are you talking about? The boxes for the Coyotes were always just that one, like two color, like
Mhm.
green and black or red and black. This you actually get photos of the kit. Nice. Good box.
Okay. Oh, you almost dropped it.
Didn't.
Just as I was going to say, don't drop it. Too.
Reflexes of a cat, my friend.
Yeah, a dead one.
All right, we did the workbench. Scott, you got any new workbench? Anything? No.
No, I've been too busy printing for other people.
And how long is that going to continue?
Not long. You know what? I'll still print like one-offs for people. Okay. But probably no more major production work because it's just, especially with deadlines. With
You know
shows
who we
coming
can
up
leave
and
that up
stuff.
to. You know who can take over your hole left in the hobby when you choose to do that.
There is no hole in the hobby when I leave. But who?
Mike Van Scoy. He could pick up your print work.
Oh, it just asked Bill Wilson. Yeah.
Am I bleeding? No. I want to give one other thing here. This.
Bill Wilson. You
See this, everybody?
disgust me.
See this, everybody? This is called a paint puck. If you don't know what these are, they're pretty cool. You can get them at art stores for very cheap.
I don't have one.
They have a suction cup on the back. They go into the glass or whatever you're using to keep your water in to clean your brushes. And instead of like rubbing your brush on the bottom of a glass, these are silicone, so it's safe and it doesn't damage your brush as much. So these are pretty cheap. Paint puck. I think if you just Google or Amazon paint puck, they will come up. They're pretty cool. Different
you think you'd have
styles.
bought me one?
I bought this like 3 years ago, dude. I
So?
don't have to buy you everything. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with this, Scott? You going to paint something?
I got something similar to that I use on your mom.
So stupid. All right. Emails, voicemails, and corrections.
Mr. Von Scoy. Yeah. Mr. Von Stuck.
And this is going to lead into our discussion here about prices here.
Oh, we're already there now?
Yeah, we're already there because you keep rushing us along for some reason.
Okay.
I feel bad that we haven't played a voicemail in a while. And
anything significant?
Scuzz Fink is sad that we have not played his voicemail. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
well.
play 2 Scuzz Fink voicemails here, everybody. And he goes after Bucketfoot Vlad for some reason. Bucketfoot Al, Vlad, whatever you want to go by over there. Here we go. 30 seconds.
One night only, Bucketfoot Vlad sings the Dino Blues. Songs include Me and My Brontosaurus, Hang Gliding with the Pterodactyl, Scaling My Dinosaur, Run Raptor Run, and many, many more. It will take place at the Biden Condom Factory on the east side of Texas in downtown. One night only, 8 to 12 p.m. Be there or be square.
What's the Vitam Condom Factory? There's a Vitam like what? And there, Yamamoto. There's Vlad right there in chat, ready to go. Here we go. Number 2.
A second night has been added for Vlad Bucketfoot Hal sings the Dinosaur Blues. Songs include Me and My Brontosaurus strolling down Park Avenue. Other songs include
I gotta know. Does Scuzzfink just get wasted and then call us? That's what I think happens. I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
drunk dial.
Man, I miss the ghost of Tucky.
I know what happened to our
Wow,
ghost of Tucky.
man, I hope someone didn't like exorcise him and he got pushed out of purgatory and out of this realm. I don't know. Miss that guy.
They might have.
Miss that guy. So my question is, since it's been months since you played his voicemail, has he still sent a new? Yeah, pretty much. Either they were caricatures of Asian people or AI weird voices and they were hard to hear. These were actually a success, like an acceptable volume where I could play them. So yeah, there's been a voicemail every week. All right. I saw this. This isn't really an email. This is, I just didn't know where to put it in the show. I always wonder what 75 millimeter versus 32 millimeter size is. That's a handy, quick. This is the size.
It's
So-
almost double.
Right. So screenshot this, save it. If you want this picture, I found it over on Cyborg Miniatures. So it gives you an idea of something 75 millimeter, how big that actually is versus 54, 28, 32. Cool picture. Just me? Probably. All right. We got an email. And this is a good email.
Are you what's with the pictures here? Oh, these are just
Just go
pictures
with
of
me.
work?
Just go with me. Go with me.
Okay. Jeez.
All right. Hello,
Here we go.
Jason and Scott.
Talk about Never Scott and Jason.
Okay. This is from James Coates. Hello, Scott and Jason. I started a kit last year, as with about 5 others. I always have about 15 kits on the bench at a time. Some have been work in progress for literally decades. But last year, my brother had unexpectedly passed away. So when I restarted this kit, I saw some things in it that reminded me of him and when we were young. So I decided to add them into the kit. For example, the picture on the wall is a monster we invented called In, and would always draw pictures, and we would always draw pictures, rated R for gore, of them invading unsuspecting humans, and had a bear named Stunt Bear that my mom had to patch up many times. So the kit turned into kind of a memorial to him, and that got me wondering if any other modelers did the same thing. And if so, are they willing to share their stories? Maybe make it a topic for a show. Anyway, sorry for the long email. That is not a long email. P.S. Thanks for the great show. So for James Coates, here is his Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, I think. I love that little Godzilla drawing. It's so cool. But a sweet tribute to his brother. And I thought this was
Yeah, and
well
Rob
done.
Madison did one for Phil.
Yeah.
Kopka.
I was thinking that. So we have 2. So if anyone else has tribute kits like this and you want to send them in, I will happily share them. Send the story along or something you built with your grandfather that passed away or something like that that reminds you of them. I think this is a great idea for an email topic, like the bench pictures. But I love it. Does anyone know who produced this kit originally? I'd like to know that, just for history's sakes. Anybody? All right. Cool. Up next, we have workbench pictures from Ed Riley. And that is a great tribute. I totally agree. This is very cool. So here's Ed Riley's workbench. There's 2 pictures. This one's a little easier to see. The third one was basically the same. That's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I thought that was a Crinion piece.
Yes,
Yep,
it was
okay.
Crinion. Now that, yes, it was John Louis Crinion did that kit.
Cool. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Ed Riley's bench. There is not a lot of workspace on that bench.
Is that the guy you've been printing for too?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
The
Yep.
customer you took away from me?
Yes. So, man. So there's that right. I haven't seen that Wrightson head. What was that? Where he cut the heads off and put them on the fence? I haven't seen that kit in ages. Who did that originally?
Not sure.
Man. Some cool stuff in there. Good eye. Can you spot the Eddie from Iron Maiden?
I bet Trevor could.
What about Sting? I see Sting, the sword.
Well, see, they're small to me, so I can't see them that good.
I spy with my little.
I spy with my wonky eye. Jason's
right.
mom walking by.
Oh man, cool. Thanks, Ed. That's really cool to see. Again, keep the bench picks coming. The workshop, but yeah, this is a nice little work. I like the artwork on the classes it up. All right. Lance Jacobson did the Wrightson. Okay, thank you. I didn't see that. It's been a long time. Oh no, Ed Riley's name got cut off in the picture.
Oh, no reason.
Oh, I
I
know
can
why.
tell you the reason.
No, there's a new. So for people that don't understand, the new update to Filmora came out and changed how everything looks and acts in the program today. So I make sure next time that doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen during the gallery, which
Could have just done what I did.
we'll find out. Nothing? I mean,
No,
do
I moved
nothing?
it over. I
Oh.
moved it over.
Okay. We have an email. And this is the email that started what our idea for the show. And I'm going to leave the name off this email. It came with multiple questions. But the general gist was, why do 3D printed kits cost so much versus a traditional resin? And there's more detail in there, but I'm going to leave it just as an open discussion as to how much stuff costs. Is it fair to charge the same for a 3D printed kit as a traditionally cast resin? What do people think a plastic kit should cost? What do you think a 3D printed kit should cost? What is your price range? What is something that you go, oh, no way, that's way too expensive. I can never have that. Or, yeah, I can pay that. No problem. So let's have that discussion. And here we go.
Oh, Hobby Mike wants in.
Yeah, Hobby
Yeah.
Mike. Like this would be a good, I think some of the producers that are here, I think some of the kit buyers that are here, a nice little round table forum for us to kind of have this conversation. Because it's in the back of my mind all the time, how much stuff costs. And I want to know, what do people think? What should a model kit cost?
$1.
Oh, James is here. James, awesome. Dude, I just noticed. Thank you, James, for sending that in. Very cool. And I hope you started a new trend here on the show. That is really cool.
Okay, so here's a good comment. And we'll
Take
start
some
here.
comment. Let's start with some comments.
Having a 3D printer, I find it difficult to pay Uber prices for a print. I think you're there, and I think I'm there. Okay. And I think the gentleman that sent the letter in, I'm not sure, but I believe he has a printer as well. So if not, he's pretty knowledgeable about it when we talk about it. But so yes, it's difficult when you've been printing and you buy files for $10 and you print them and maybe you use another $10 in resin, but then you see someone selling a quarter scale bust for over $100. And I'm not singling anyone out, okay, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But there's a lot of things that go into it. Okay. So when you're printing for yourself and you're buying a file, yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay, that's easily one way to do it. Hey,
So
John.
you've done both. And this is why
I've done both.
cast, you've printed. We have people in the chat that have cast and printed. Hey, John. And Trevor, I think it depends on the size of the print, if it's exclusive to the person selling the print. That's one thing I think people need to figure in to that mix. Because signing up for a Patreon, 15 million other people are going to have that file and be able to print it. If it is something that a producer went out of his way to pay a sculptor for specifically, you got to figure that cost in. You got to figure in time, not just the cost of resin. Because a lot of people, and this was in the email, that like Sunlu resin costs $20 for the 2 kg. Like it's not that expensive of a resin. But there's other things that go into all this, and I want people to be aware of that. But I also want to talk about how much, like, our traditional casting people out there. How much has prices gone up on that? Like, when was the last time you bought resin, Scott?
Prior to Wonderfest.
How much had it increased? Was there a significant amount? Was it negligible?
Yes. And crap, now I forgot how much, but I used to buy resin for $80 for a 2-gallon kit. And I want to say, I'll look it up right now.
Mike and Jerry have some of the. Let's go through some of these comments too. Mike and Jerry have some of the fairest prices out there. I agree. I think they do. A kid should cost less than a pound of hamburger at this. That would be wonderful. What is the typical profit ratio for a print, taking into account material cost and labor time? There's the rub. So when I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give out my formula.
Okay, wait, before you do this, what's out of my mind? So what I used to pay maybe $80 for, 85 is now $125. So it's gone up almost 50%.
Okay.
Okay. Now, does that mean a resin producer who was charging $100 for a kit is now going to charge $150? Probably not. Okay. But that's just an example of what the costs have gone up. And it was, again, it's gone up. But, back to your thing. And Jerry and Mike are very reasonably priced compared to what I've seen. And Jerry's selling original kits. No one else has those kits. And I believe Mike is selling original kits too that no one else has. All right. So, there's a lot of questions here. And
yeah, I got to get through some of these. There's some good questions.
So, all right, you go through the questions. I'll try to answer them.
What is the typical profit ratio for a print, taking into account material cost and labor time? 0.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like when I print something, I'm just kidding. It's more than 0. It's not that. But I don't feel like, and Scott seems to be a little nicer to people than I am. And I want certain people to know that Scott prints for on an industrial scale, that they're getting a good deal. They would not get that deal from anyone else ever, especially me. But it's not just press print and your cost of resin. Sometimes it is. If it's a pre-supported figure, yes, you can go in, put it in your slicer, run the slice, press print, you got that. Okay? But if it's an unsupported, you have to spend anywhere from 20 to 2 hours to 3 hours preparing the file to reprint it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were going to charge myself an hourly wage, what am I worth? What is my time worth?
Yeah. Well,
am I a $20 an hour person? Am I a $30 an hour person?
When I first got into this, I would hear guys charge a setup fee. I mean, come on, guys.
And
really?
there are.
Okay. But now that I've done it a lot, there are some pieces that, I can set up in 15 minutes. Okay. Nice, simple cartoon piece. Okay. That's provided the file doesn't have any problems. And the program doesn't have any problems.
Yeah.
How much I have to do to it. Like a lot of pieces, if it has a little skinny leg, I'll hollow block that. And what that means is while I'm hollowing out the rest of the kit, I don't want those legs to be hollow. So there's a program, Lychee, that you can block those out and make them solid. Well, that still takes time. Okay. It still takes time. And then you get people that say, I want it X amount tall. Okay. And then you have to kind of build the model. Okay. And then size it. And then you'll get your percentage as to what percentage you have to print it at. And so again, this all takes time. Then you have the cleaning of the model.
Well, before we even get to that, let's put a pin in right there. You also get guys that are like, this is the question Scott and I get, and I know everyone else who prints does. How much to print this figure? We don't know. Anyone who's printing something does not know what it is going to cost to print that until you've taken that initial step of setting it up in the slicer and figuring out how much material it's going to use.
Right.
That's why, and then
you can ballpark it.
So you can
You
ballpark it, but you're still doing work before getting paid, if that's the case. So if someone sends something to you and says, how much to print this, you don't know until you've spent some time working on it, which is where those fees, where people are like, I want a setup fee, come in.
What I love is the same guys that'll ask you, and explain it to them 20 times. How much to print this? Okay. And how much to print this? And it's like, I think I just answered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a big cost that nobody looks at. There's a computer you have to own. So you had to buy a computer. You had to buy a printer. You have to pay for electricity to run the printer. You have to buy gloves. You have to buy alcohol. Alcohol has gone up. That was, when I first started doing this, was about $11. It's now $15 a can. It takes me 4 cans of alcohol to set, so it's $60 every time, $60 to $100 every time I buy alcohol. So there's like paper towels, gloves, new screens, wear and tear, like all of that is part of it, but you're paying off that stuff as you go.
Garbage bags.
Band-aids. Band-aids. All that's so yes, all of those prices get built in. So it's not as simple of just it's $20 in resin.
Well, and
so let's. I want to go back, read some of the questions because I know
Hobby Mike wrote, I've always tried to keep my prices fair, but have learned that you also have to get paid for your time and effort. And yes, and as we all get older, our time becomes more valuable because there's less of it left. Okay. And that's why I don't want to do big giant jobs for people anymore. Okay. It's so much easier to just do one-offs than, and then there's our buddy Hudson. What's it cost to print a 1/6 scale figure? Yeah. Up your ass, Joe.
That's not Joe Hudson. That's not Joe Hudson.
Oh, that's not Joe Hudson?
No,
oh, damn it.
No.
Sorry, Joe.
That's the other Joe.
That's the other Joe. Okay. That's a good Joe. No.
What is the cost? So print a typical, and let's do this in chat. What is everyone in your brain? Everyone knows it. What do you think a 1/6 scale figure should cost? Type that number in chat right now. Simple figure with a simple base. Let's just say it's a 1/6 scale Frankenstein's monster with a simple stone base with maybe a little bit of wall. What do you think that should cost? Scott, what do you think it is?
Well, so is he asking what the cost to do it is?
Yes.
Or what should it cost?
Yeah, I think he's asking what it would cost.
Two different
right now,
things.
Which I want to get to that in a second, but I want to hear everyone else's.
All right, so someone sends me their Frankenstein 1/6 scale file. Okay.
No, just not even a print, not just a kit. What should a 1/6 scale traditional garage kit of Frankenstein's monster?
Oh,
what do you think is traditional? What is an acceptable price for that kit? Like a
150 to 175 these days. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not for a printed kit. I'm talking for traditional cast.
Traditional cast. Everyone
150 depends on the base.
A simple just base with a wall. Okay. So we're looking at prices here, and I'm going to try and. All right.
150.
So from 100 to what's on the high end? 150?
Right.
160? Okay. That's kind of what I thought from everybody. That's where I'm in that range. When I think of a 1/6 scale figure, traditionally cast, depending on the base, yes. Like when you see that from 100 to 150 for 1/6 scale, that seems about right. Now, let's answer that question and a printed kit. Scott, what do you think it should be?
There's so much that goes into that.
I know.
So,
yeah.
So here's the deal. If somebody buys a $10 file, someone buys a $10 file and sends you the file and says how much to print that. Okay. So I'll look at the cost, and let's say the cost is, and not that I'm trying to throw out secrets because it's not a secret.
I'll give out my formula. I don't care.
I would say, so let's just say it's $20 in resin. Okay, does that sound reasonable for a 1/6 scale figure? $20 in 3D resin?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just say so now with the price of the file and the resin, you're in $30, $40. Okay. Now you have to pay someone to print it. Okay, well, the printing takes time. It takes, like you just mentioned, the alcohol, the
What?
the paper towels, the consumables. Let's call them consumables. Okay. And then you have to pack it up, which is more consumables, bubble wrap, styrofoam, popcorn, whatever you use. Unless you save all your grocery bags like Paul does. And so what happens is you end up charging someone, and someone just wrote 3D printed around $120. Yeah, okay, I could go with that. Maybe a little more, depending on the base. Again, it depends on the base.
Can I
And
maybe you don't know this. Pause there for 1 second. On a traditional, so let's say there's $20 in resin in a printed kit. What do you think the same kit would cost resin wise on a regular urethane?
depends if you're doing it hollow or solid.
Like if you're doing it solid, what do you, if you think back to a kit you cast, roughly what did it cost you in resin? Was it comparable?
So my big King Kong kit.
Yeah.
My big giant King Kong kit. I think I figured it to be $32 in resin. Okay.
That's not that different.
Okay. Now that was hollow.
That's not that different.
Now the nice thing, what do you charge for your time?
Well, that's what yeah.
Okay.
But so I'm going to put my formula. So I get the cost of the resin times 3. So if it's $10 in resin, it's $30 I'll charge. And then I do a dollar an hour of print time. So if let's say it's 20-hour print time, that would make that print $50. I'd sell that for. I don't charge for shipping usually. I usually include that. The dollar an hour to me feels like, and I think I'm on the low end. I think that's way low because I'm still, again, there's a lot of things you have to buy to get it to work. And then boxes, shipping materials. Like you said, all of that. I feel like I can get my money's worth and time's worth if I do 3 times the cost of resin plus $1 an hour of print. That usually arrives me at a place where I feel happy and I feel like it's a fair price. And
so
yeah,
we're getting some replies here. If I want it, I buy it. The whole price. That's true for a lot of us. Yes. Print $100, print 85 to 100. Hobby Mike, 20 in resin, 10 in alcohol, $5 in consumables. Okay. All reasonable. All right. That's 35 right there. $5 in packing materials. That's 40. If you go 3 hours of labor, because this is the thing, they don't come off the printer
right,
ready to ship.
And that's like, what is people's time worth?
So it's 3 hours of labor at $25 an hour, which, okay, let's say that's reasonable. Okay. So right there, he's over $100. Boom. And that's not counting his print time. Okay. So there's a lot that goes into it. Now that's just if someone sends you a file. Let's back it up.
Well, I want to answer. There's a couple other questions, but pause there again. Where'd it go? Ken Kolinsky, does 3D printing really make you any money? Scott?
No.
Me?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It makes me, it has helped. I will say this, it has helped me meet ends a couple months where I needed that couple extra $100 here and there to be like, oh, the refrigerator broke. Me printing something for someone really helps me out. Do I feel like I'm getting rich off of it? No, not even close. Which is where I kind of want to stop printing for people. And I think you're there too. Like, but all right, go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
in a different place that, and guys, don't take this wrong. I'm not independently wealthy, but I don't need the extra money.
He is.
Okay. So why go through the extra aggravation? All right. And it's Mike. No. Oh,
Well, no,
and,
Mike's got. Did you see Mike's comment? I make about minimum wage. That's what it feels like.
yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like.
So
Hey, sci-fi models and stuff.
but yeah, it's so here's the thing. And this was the same with resin casting. Okay. Your time is free. When you're doing this, you're giving time away. Where you make the money is what you charge for a profit margin. But that profit margin also that's how you pay yourself. Okay. And if you figured that out, you're not making that much money. Which goes to the old saying, no one's getting rich doing this shit. That was a traditional casting saying, and that is a 3D thing. Okay.
I'm still way back on
someone
the
posted-
comments, so I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
Where did Jerry Frayed? Jerry Frayed.
Yeah,
where'd it
the
go?
biggest cost for guys like us, exclusives, which is the sculptor, and that's true. Okay, and
Right.
that's the same.
That's what we wanted to talk about next.
Yeah.
Where'd it
So
go? There it is. For myself, I sell exclusive kits. I pay the sculptor not cheap. The print and print time, boxing and packaging. So I try to keep the prices fair. Profit is not huge. Not getting rich here, and that's where companies like Pestilence, Saul with his stuff he's doing with silver screen icons, Just Paint It, NY3D, all these guys. If you're paying a sculptor, that's a different story. Because if you're just getting if someone's just getting a one-off file from a thing, now you're not only covering materials and all that, you're now paying for a sculpt. And what do guys in chat that are here that are producers, just put the numbers out there. On average, what's a sculpt cost? It depends who you're paying.
it depends who's sculpting it.
So you can range. I'm sure you could find a cheapie out there, but then if you want something that looks really good, you might have $3,000 you have to pay off.
I've seen it range from $200 to $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and the better guys are starting to realize that they can get more money, and it's so. I'm going to go to a conversation I had with a gentleman. I don't know if he's still here.
He's there, yeah. Because I was just going to say, it's Steve
so he
Sutton's
came to
birthday.
me-
Hold on, it's Steve Sutton's birthday. I saw it on
Steve
Facebook.
Sutton's
I was
birthday?
waiting to see if
Happy
he'd be
birthday,
here
Steve
tonight.
Sutton.
He's there. Scale model kit review. Happy birthday, Steve!
Okay. So someone came to me at Wonderfest and asked me about the Sweet Life Johnny Ringo kit. I think it was $175 they were charging for the bust. Okay. And so they said, what do you think? You think that's a little high? And so my answer to that was yes and no. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot for a quarter scale bust. But now let's look at it. First of all, those guys don't print for themselves, so they're paying someone to print it. Okay. Second of all, they hired a top of the line sculptor that charges a lot of money. So now they're paying the sculptor, they're paying someone to print it. All right. Now it comes to them. They have to box them up and ship them. And hopefully they're not shipping to me broken or whatever they're doing to me because they hate me. But no, so they go through all that. Now, there's 3 of them in this company. Okay, so any profit they make splits 3 ways. So at what point do you price a kit to make it worth your while to even produce it? And I guess that's the bottom line. At what price do you price a kit to make it worth your while? So when I was doing traditional casting, and this was kind of the formula back then with traditional casting, I would figure my prices. So I'd figure how much resin was, how much the sculptor was, okay, how much it was to mold it, okay. None of this counted my time. It was just that, okay. And then I would take that number divided by 20.
There's 4 guys.
25.
Randy, just real quick correction. There's 4 guys. There's 4 guys.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think he's right. Okay. So I would take that cost and divide it by 20 or 25. Okay. And that would generally be what I charge for the kit. And that meant I had to sell 20 to 25 of them just to be at the break-even point cost-wise.
Real quick, a
Okay.
digital RC Flex, a digital sculptor wanted to charge me $1,500 for a quarter scale head sculpt. His work is phenomenal. It's just for information. There you go. There's an overhead
Okay,
cost.
And there you go. Now, how many of those heads would you have to sell to make $1,500? And what would you have to sell them back to make $1,500? So say you sold them for 30.
There you go.
Okay.
Wait, no, don't ask me to do this. Should we have a math race?
I'm gonna do no, because
All right.
you would definitely lose that.
But
Even
that's-
with the calculator.
So
I think
let's
you'd
just
lose.
take yes. Thank you, RC Flex. That is a great example. $1,500 for a quarter scale head. How many would you have to sell?
Okay, if he was selling those at $30 a piece, he would have to sell 50 of them.
50 to make your money back on the sculpt alone.
Okay, that's not counting the resin material.
It's not. That's just to pay the sculptor.
Right.
So with that bit of information, I never want to produce a kit ever. Because if you look at it, how many people in this hobby do you have? 50 people that are going to buy your kit? Just right there. Let's just, and Scott, could you sit up a little bit? Like your
No,
face
I'm
is
reading
getting
some
puffed.
comments.
Your face
Oh
is
my
getting
God.
puffed.
That cracks me up. So yeah, I mean, so there's a lot that goes into this.
And Shanna's right. Like,
it's-
and I want people to see, like, there's levels to this, and Mike it's in there too. You can't just base it on scale anymore. Because the way a sculpt is sculpted, like if you have your arms out like this in your sculpture, it's going to cost more to print at 1/6 scale than if you have a mummy where you could put less material to support that thing. So it's going to cost more. Even if this was bigger, it would cost you more to print something less, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being clear, but it's not just scale anymore. It's the way you have to print it that puts that money in there. Now, traditionally cast, what do you think? Is there more stuff you have to buy to traditional cast or 3D print? Like, what has more consumable? And overhead. Is it about even?
No.
What's
I'd probably use more consumables 3D printing.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed that.
Okay. And there's less post-production in traditional casting.
So explain, when something's cast, you take it out, put it in the box, it's done. Really.
Or maybe you cut a sprue off,
Right.
grind a sprue off, whatever, you know.
But a lot of guys just go, the modeler can do that.
Yes.
So there isn't all of that extra other stuff involved.
Right. So again, into the work comes when these models come off the printer.
RC Flex said the whole body, $5,000 for the sculpt.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Okay. I don't think, honestly, I know for a fact Jeff Yeager don't charge that much. Okay. So,
How does Jeff Yeager set his fee? I don't know. There's people in chat that could probably answer that question, but I'm not sure they would want to, because I'm sure every project's different. I'll bet most good sculptors set themselves an hourly wage and say, this is going to take me so
Jerry
many hours.
just, well, a couple guys on here could just print a master and mold it. Yes. However, there's a lot of things I wouldn't want to mold that I 3D print. So,
and Jerry just supports our waste, money in the trash. Sometimes the amount of resin used on supports is the same or more than the actual kit. 100%.
I literally just threw a whole kitchen garbage bag out of supports from models I was taking supports off for the last
There is
day
so
and a
much
half.
wasted material, and that's, I think, the The biggest downfall to 3D printing is the wasted material and consumables.
And the time.
There's so,
It takes
and the
time.
It does.
3D printing is great, but it's almost not for production. Okay. Yes, for small runs like Jerry does, that's great. Now, NY3D Creations Mike, he has a print fucking farm. Okay.
Yeah, if you're in it
A zillion
that far,
printers at once. So
right.
if you're going to take it that far,
If you're a company that
yes,
has
you can mass produce them.
30 printers going, yes. But
So-
there's one thing that hasn't come up yet, and this is something I told Scott on the phone when we were talking about doing this. One of the costs that you're paying for is convenience. You can easily go get a 3D printer and do it all yourself. You are paying so that you don't have to do that. Anybody can go get a 3D printer. What about the time you put into learning how to do it as well? There's that you're paying for. So you can easily go get a printer and start. I have, and I told Scott this too, I have more files on my hard drives right now than I could ever print in my lifetime. And that's not even just garage kits that I have. If I wanted to print something a day for the rest of my life, I would not get them all.
Right.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need, and that's where, like, for me to shell out money for a kit that's a print, I really have to like it, because I go, oh, yes, I could print something like that, or it has to be super cool or a character I really want.
Well, and for me, it was so cool to get on 3D printing and the cartoon kits, which I always felt were neglected. Hobby Mike just said something, bottom line, you find someone who's treating you fairly, does the right thing by you and your customer, and you pay them what they want. There's much more to it than cheap price. I agree. I totally agree. And then Jerry writes, Mike also has other services that are key to the industry. And that's true. Mike has learned how to fix a lot of the files and stuff like that. Because here's another thing people don't know. They'll say, hey, can you print this for me? And you get this file and it's shit. Okay. And we don't have time to go into what's wrong with them, but they have things like resin traps. Someone posted earlier, they get stuff from Hobby Mike. It's clean, it's dry, it's this. They've got other stuff from other guys that are leaking resin and stuff like that. So look, that does happen. Okay. It does happen. However, it's very you can avoid it. Okay. You just have to take your time and know what you're doing. And I think some of these guys just, we've used the term before. Everybody that buys a printer wants to be a kit producer. And it's like, good luck with that. Okay. Someone wrote, how often do you have failed prints? I go weeks without a failed print sometimes. Now Mike wrote daily. Well, he does, but again, he's doing a print farm. And then I'll go weeks where I have a bunch of failures and I got to fine tune the printer or change the thing.
Clutch just said you really have failed prints once you get everything dialed in. That's true-ish for me. Like, I just had I haven't had a fail in 2 months on my Jupiter, and today something failed and I have no idea why. So I had to spend time swapping things out. And again, it was a print for someone else. So it's not something I'm doing for myself. It was that you have a failed print. Yeah. So that's material and money in the garbage. I'm not. And here's the other thing. I can't charge a customer. Let's say I do have a failed print. I can't charge them double and say, oh, well, this screwed up. So then that's my money in the garbage too. And sometimes failed prints aren't your fault. Like, something weird just happened. So if something fails, that's money gone.
You might be working under your desk and like an idiot unplug something when a big giant print is about 2/3 of the way through. Okay.
Right. Or the power goes out. The power goes
out.
Or there's a storm. Yes. Or the power goes out and you have a 20-hour print going and it's gone. Like, you have to eat that cost. You can't pass that on to a customer. There's times where I've basically made nothing because something just wasn't working all those times and I couldn't figure it out, but it helped me learn for the next one. And I was gladly eating that cost. But I don't think I want people to get away from, well, it cost $150 in regular resin, 3D printing should be cheaper. That's not true. It's not. Because there's so many other things that are going into that now, like sculptors, like other things. So when you see a price, I don't think there's anybody we've had on this show. Let me think. I don't think there's anybody we've had on this show that has set an unfair price. Or if I see something and I think the price is ridiculous, I probably wouldn't have you on to promote it. Everyone I think that is in part of this community, the Model Club TV, Model Clubbers, are fair and are going to treat you well. And I don't think anyone is going to overcharge you ever when it comes to somebody in this community.
And here, Hobby Mike just, again, made a point here. He had a resin batch to change, and he had to read, 14 failed prints, same day, all trash. $200 out the window. Then 3 days dialing it all back in. Yeah, I'm getting rich.
But that's in weather. Like, weather is a thing. When the temperature changes, it can screw up prints. And you have to change things. It's weird. It's the same as like people like the Worthlings who have to cast in Florida when you're in your garage and it's humid or something else has happened. I don't like, please guys, I don't think there's anyone out there. There are people probably on Etsy and other places that are trying to screw you with prices. Know who you're getting stuff from. Listen to people. And I think you're not going to go wrong with like reputable people, and take chances on people. Like right now,
I'll say this: some of the stuff you can buy on Etsy cheap. I don't know how these guys are making any money.
That's what I don't get either. I don't get that at all.
I don't even know why they're doing it. It's crazy.
And I know affordability is a big issue right now. That word is on both sides of the aisle. And people are paying for things that normally, like, right, I'm telling, like, I had a come to Jesus moment again with my mortgage payment. I'm like, how do I have to come up with this much more money a month? And I know,
you gotta pay those police to park in front of your house.
So I don't take it lightly when me personally, and I'm pretty sure everyone else will probably feel the same. If I give you a price, please know I am giving you a fair price. I am not trying to take money from you. I'm not trying to do anything. I don't think anyone who's traditionally casting is doing the same thing. Everyone in this hobby is, I think, for the most part, the ones that are left are here for the love of the hobby. They're not here to get rich. They're here because they like painting stupid little models and they think they look cool on their shelf. And that's where we are. I don't.
Well, and Bill writes, the price of styrene kits are getting big. Yeah. How much was that Frankenstein versus, or Dracula versus?
What was it, like $90 shipped?
Yeah. I mean, look at this $100 kit we just bought here.
You know what? In my head, I wanted to talk about plastic too. It's not just 3D prints.
No,
it's plastic models. The cost of plastic is through the roof. Because again, you're paying for the same things and materials. Solid steel molds are not cheap. And that's where my question is, do you think it's more expensive to produce, and anyone who knows, there might be somebody in chat, is it cheaper to produce a vinyl kit or a styrene kit? Because you have to use metal molds for both, right? I would think
it's a different process though. The styrene metal is a different, almost like a copper, I believe.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it now. Hobby Mike just wrote, been printing since 13, in resin since 17, still get kicked in the nards daily and have to learn new stuff. It's easy to learn, impossible to master. Perfectly said. Okay. Although you're going to crush Bill Wilson's heart right now. So,
well, I hope I didn't want to step on it. I hope we did okay with it.
No, we're not trying to, it's just,
no, Trevor's got it.
But
vinyl is an electroplated mold.
Well, there you go.
So is it cheaper then? Is it cheaper?
Yeah. I don't know.
Mobius 60 X plus 90. Yeah. I mean, I was just looking at Tank. I finally found a kid at school that likes World War II. Like, He knows more about tanks and planes than anyone I've ever talked to. This little kid, you would never expect that this kid from Nigeria would love any of this stuff. So I had a bunch from when I did the model club at school. I had a bunch of those testers kits left over. I started building those with them. And I'm like, oh, I'll go look for some cheap military models. Those models aren't cheap anymore either. It's hard to come across something under $40. So I want people to know it's an expensive hobby. It is. You chose to be here. And if you want to,
have always been expensive.
Always been.
Styrene's the cheapest way to go, and even that's not cheap.
But here's the things that changed. This is the difference. If you want to, you could do it all for yourself now. You don't have to pay a producer. You don't have to pay someone else. You can go and get files and print them and paint them just like you would anything else, and it is going to cost you far less. In the long run, I think everyone should have a printer. And this was and this is another part of this conversation. I saw somebody comment. It was, and I hope they're here. If you're here, I'd love to hear why you think. It was in the Jaeger Army page, and someone said when Jeff was showing his new sculpt, they said, "I have no use for 3D printing. Traditional sculpt all the way for me." I don't understand that.
All I'm going to say is this: ask Paul Gill how he would have liked to have cast these. Okay.
But for me, I just
printed these for like pennies on the dollar. Okay. So it's, again, look how small this is. And yes, it's not super detailed because of how small it is, but it did the job for the piece they wanted. And this is where I think 3D printing is great too.
Right.
You can incorporate it into a traditional sculpt as well. So
is Mike telling me to shut up? Why, Mike? Because Scott just talked over me. Is that why? Is that why he's telling me to shut up? I don't understand the people that are like, I will never buy a 3D print because it's not traditionally sculpted. I don't understand that. And case in point, this is why I love 3D printing. Okay, these are these Games Workshop orc fucking mechs, right? You're disgusting. And I ended up not doing it, but it comes with different options for guns that you put on there. Games Workshop only gives you enough of these pieces right there to make it one way, but it gives you 20 different guns that you could attach. Why do they do that? So that you have to spend another $90 on one of these to get one more of these. But someone online sculpted this little piece that allows me to magnetize and attach it. And I 3D printed a batch of these little extra add-on parts, and it solved a huge problem. It's 3D printing. And someone who doesn't have a printer will be like, well, what's like 3D printing? I have no use for it. That is an amazing little just thing that could never have happened 10 years ago.
Oh, I mean, might tell you to shut up because you're telling everybody to buy printers and put them out of business. That's why.
But no, but Randy Van Dyke, if you go back up to Randy Van Dyke's comment, which I wanted to talk about, where did it go? Find it right there. Nope. Where did it go? Find Randy. That's why I'm happy to pay Jason to print a kit for me. I don't want to buy and learn how to use a 3D printer. I'll pay for a convenience and expertise. Mike, you're always going to have people that are like Randy. There's always going to be people that don't want to do it. But if you're someone who's super frugal and you don't want to pay those prices, you can learn how to do it yourself, which was not possible before.
But I will say this. The people
wait, hold on. Shannon just said they replace mold after about 60 castings. So then you're
and that's good. That's good if you can get 60 castings. But
then you're back into more overhead if you want to do it again.
Then you're remolding it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Bill, I did.
All right. Do we stop there? Is there like other questions? I like that people have questions.
Yeah, and again,
Booger butt, good point. Plus, with printing and you have a broken part, you just print that part again. Yes. It is just.
Well, I like the fact that you can also print in different sizes. Okay. Some people like 8 scale, some people like 6 scale, some people like quarter scale. Whatever floats your boat.
Someone wants awkward. Yes, Randy. Oh man. I don't know. It's a weird time for the hobby. There's a lot of change happening. More change, I think, coming soon that people are gonna. It's different. It's different. It's gonna be different, and that's okay. And I think right there, Figure Kit Garage, hybrid kits are making the hobby better. 100%. I just saw pictures from Brokaw and Pestilence Labs of their Tor Johnson kit. Part of that is traditionally cast. Other parts are 3D printed. That is the way to go, I think, for some of this. Because there's some things you don't want to print. Like the kit that I have in mind that I want to produce. The base, there is no way I would want to print the base. So I'd have to figure out a way to do that. There you go. Bill Wilson just jumped on with them. So you want to do a giveaway for the people that have been sticking around?
Sure.
All right. Guys, we have a giveaway. Thank you for making it this far. I have one caveat. Since the last kit that we gave away last show went to England, this is only for, which wasn't very heavy, but it cost, I think, all the super chats from that show to ship it. This is a very heavy kit. And this is from Randy Van Dyke's collection again. And it is Needful Things Gladiator. Let's open this up. Oh, shit. I found my razor blade now.
Stormheart. Here's a question. When I die, my family can sell my resin kits. What can they do with all my STL files? It's
Well, oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna pin that question. So it needs to be stripped. It's got some paint on it already, but it is like 90 pounds. It's that porcelain, cold cast porcelain, I think, that Needful Things uses. Really heavy. You get the kit. You get nameplate. Base is in there. A broken finger. There is a broken finger or two in here somewhere, I think. So if you want to replace a finger, if we can't find it, there's a missing finger, I think. But it is a kit that is very, very cool.
nice likeness of Russell Crowe,
Yeah,
too.
that is a great Russell Crowe likeness. So if you're in for that Needful Things kit, it may be missing a finger if I can't find it. You have to you could 3D print one. If you saw Gladiator, when he dies, no one will know the answer. What's the afterlife called in that movie? Starts with the letter E. I want to see if anyone knows it. Starts with the letter E. The afterlife from ancient times, and I still think current times. When he died, he ended up there. What was that afterlife called? And you will get that. A weird
My
question.
sister-in-law says I look very grumpy.
You always
know
look
why?
grumpy.
I'll tell you why. Because there's 20 fucking people coming to my house for Thanksgiving, and she's
Hold
one of
on,
them.
Mike got it. Mike, do you really want this kid? Mike, Hobby Mike, Elysium. It is Elysium. Do we have to do the spelling right? No, it's Elysium.
Surprised you could say it right.
It's because Fields of the Nephilim is one of their songs. Elysium.
Of course it is.
It's Elysium. All right, Mike, if you want that, I'm sending it to you. Mike, if not, give it to the next person. Mike, do you really want it?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Or were you just playing around?
I like my sister tuned in. My sister-in-law, I should say, because she ain't my sister. Um, she hasn't been watching. Okay, I just want to call her out for some bullshit here. She watches somebody play a game or some bullshit. All right, give it to the next guy, Mike.
Give it to the next
So,
guy. All right, so we'll go to the next winner. That would be
Stormheart?
Stormheart. Stormheart, send me an email. It's yours. Stormheart, you got it. If Stormheart, yep.
So yeah, so let's get on my sister-in-law a little bit for chiming in and watching guys play video games that probably aren't nearly as entertaining as we are.
Whoa, no, hold on. What game? What game?
I don't know.
Because right
What
now,
game, Mary? What is the game you're
what game?
watching?
There's
Type faster, Mary.
Dude,
Faster, Mary.
I have been sucked into a video game this week, and it's some of the most. It's finally got me off of Helldiver. I have been playing the shit out of Arc Raiders, and I love it. So if anyone
my sister-in-law is probably watching someone play Atari Pong.
If anyone is out there playing Arc Raiders and you want to join up, I would love to give it a spin with you. Arc Raiders is awesome. Oh my God, is it good?
Yeah.
All right, she's not answering.
Waiting,
yet.
Mary. Waiting, Mary. Waiting.
Oh, he said he plays mini games. Oh. Was it Dr. Disrespect? Who you watching? What's going on? Anyway.
Yeah, Mary, we want to know. We want to know who's better than your brother-in-law. Who does anything for you?
Dude, RC Flex. Tell me about it, right? Arc Raiders it's ARC. It's fucking. So if people are typing it, ARC Raiders, it is one of the most fun I've had playing since Helldivers. And I have not touched Helldivers since I've been playing it. And I'm playing it on a 10-plus-year-old PC, and I got to get a new computer. It's beautiful.
I have one. I have a new computer. It'll be 10 years old before I hook it up. But
that's true. Do I like movies with gladiators? Yes. Dude, it is a great game. Man, highly recommend Arc Raiders. All right, that's the show, everybody. Hey, you know what? We're going to test this real quick. I want to see if you can skip this. Everyone in chat, let me know. I am going to press the commercial button just to see what happens. I've never done it before. I want to see how it works. So there will be an ad here. We're going to come back right after. We're going to do the gallery, but I want to see how it works. So if you can skip it, let me know in chat. It's not
my sister-in-law
skippable.
has COVID. Does this mean you're not coming for Thanksgiving?
All right, here we go. I'm going to insert an ad. Tell me what happened. Ad insert. Is it skippable? Is it skippable? Is it skippable? Not skippable.
Well, if you're watching live, how could you skip it?
You can skip them. It'll do the...
Yeah, but there's nothing to skip to if you're watching live.
No, it'll skip back to us. What happened with the ad, everybody? What was the ad? I want to know, too.
I know, I saw a little window pop up for a second, and then it disappeared.
Was it anything? Did anything happen? Did we nuke the stream? No ad? All right. Weird. No ad? I could skip it. So some people got it, some didn't. All right. So it may come in different times. Just skipped it. All right. So that's how it works. So it kind of flips around to everyone else. All right. Anything else we got to touch on? I think we're good. That's the show, everybody.
That's the show.
Everyone have a great time at KitCon. Let us know how it goes. Send us lots of pictures. What else? I think that's it. Next episode, we don't know yet because it's right in the middle of Thanksgiving afterwards. So this next one might be a recorded one and not live. I don't know. Might be live. We don't know. We'll find out. Model and movie is coming this week sometime, I think. So stay tuned for that. And I just dropped a razor blade on the floor. I'll probably step on it as soon as it goes over. Found it.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. appreciate everyone keeping it civil. It was a nice conversation.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What are we thankful for, Scott? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful that this episode's almost done.
I'm thankful for everybody out there. I know that sounds ridiculous, but there's days where I don't want to do this, and then it's chats like this that make me really like the show, and I love doing it. So everyone go watch Jesse Michaels' American Alchemy, UFO at the Bottom of the Baltic Sea. Episode's on YouTube right now. That's what I'm going to be doing as soon as it's over.
Fantastic Four. I watched Fantastic Four. You didn't ask me.
Oh, yeah, I did. I asked you if you watched anything.
Don't squeak. Okay.
Scott liked Fantastic Four, everybody.
No, I didn't like it. I liked it better than Superman.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't hear the rest of it. Weren't you halfway through when I talked to you? I don't think I heard
halfway through when I talked to you, and I was like, I don't hate it, I don't like it, I was indifferent. I'll probably go that way with the whole movie. So it's I don't know. Galactus could have been way better ass.
That was what I said.
Okay.
They needed to make it a Godzilla movie with Galactus.
But
that's what they needed to do.
That's not what Galactus does.
But that's what they needed to do.
So
all right, good night. Stormheart, send me an email. Don't forget. And any other winners, make sure you send me an email, modelclubtv@gmail.com. Let me throw that up again real quick so we have those going. I don't know if I'll be on Discord tonight. Discord after the show. Some people, maybe I'll be there for a minute or two, but I got a lot of stuff I got to get.
Kind of like your sex life. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here comes the gallery, everybody. Say goodbye, Scott. Wait, wait, hold on. The email. What? Oh, I hit the wrong button. ModelClubTV@gmail.com. I know. Scott watched the movie. Can you believe that, Mr. Hall? Good night, everybody. We'll see. A gallery is coming up. There's some really good stuff in the gallery. Let's see if I can screw this up now. And here we go. Stay tuned. Even though it says goodbye, there's a gallery coming.